Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a subject that's as slippery as a buttered badger trying to escape a crocodile's jaws. Donald Trump's most controversial remarks. Now I know what you're thinking. Mike, how are we going to narrow it down? And you're right, that's like picking the least sticky piece of gum from a New York City subway seat. But we've done our best to select 5 doozies that really exemplify the, shall we say, unique way in which Mr. Trump communicates. Let's dive in, shall we? Ah, yes, the very fine people on both sides remark. You see, in 2017, a group of white supremacists decided to have a little get-together in Charlottesville, Virginia. They were met by counter-protesters, things got violent, and a young woman named Heather Heyer was tragically killed. Now you'd think the takeaway here would be pretty straightforward: Nazis bad, opposing Nazis good. But then, President Trump, in his infinite wisdom, decided to say there were very fine people on both sides. Now I'm no historian, but I'm pretty sure the only good thing the Nazis ever did was accidentally invent the Fanta orange soda while trying to ration out Coca-Cola during World War II. And even then, you could argue that's more of a happy accident than a deliberate act of kindness. So, when the President of the United States draws a moral equivalence between neo-Nazis and the people who oppose them, it's not just insensitive, it's about as tone-deaf as a flock of pigeons trying to have a conversation in a wind tunnel. Next up we have the shithole countries incident. Picture this, it's 2018, you're in the Oval Office, and you're having a lovely discussion about immigration with a bunch of senators. Now, most people in that situation might try to impress upon their guests the importance of a nuanced and compassionate approach to immigration policy, but not Donald Trump. No, he reportedly decided to spice things up by referring to African nations, Haiti and El Salvador, as shithole countries because apparently, geography is just another thing he thinks he's an expert on. Naturally, this comment went down like a lead balloon at a children's birthday party. Leaders from around the world condemned Trump's remarks as racist and offensive, and rightfully so. You see, when you're the President of the United States, every word you say carries weight. And when those words are hateful and divisive, well, let's just say it doesn't exactly paint a pretty picture of you or your country on the global stage. Okay, buckle up because this one's a real humdinger. Back in 2005, long before he traded in his red baseball cap for a red tie, Donald Trump was caught on tape having a delightful little chat with Billy Bush, the then host of Access Hollywood. Now, I'm not sure what's more shocking, the fact that anyone was willing to be seen in public with Billy Bush, or the content of the conversation itself. You see, during this casual exchange, Trump decided to share his unique views on how to treat women. And by unique, I mean completely abhorrent. He bragged about kissing women without their consent, because when you're a star they let you do it, you can do anything. Grab them by the, well, you know the rest. This tape, which surfaced during the 2016 presidential campaign, sent shockwaves through the nation. People were horrified, disgusted, and frankly, not all that surprised. Because let's face it, this wasn't exactly out of character for Trump. He'd been accused of sexual misconduct by numerous women before, and he'd made countless sexist and degrading comments about women over the years. Now let's fast forward to 2016, shall we? Trump is on the campaign trail, whipping his supporters into a frenzy with his signature brand of populist rhetoric. And at a rally in Iowa, he utters a phrase that will forever be etched in the annals of political history. He says, and I quote, "I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody, and I wouldn't lose voters." Now I know what you're thinking, Mike, he's obviously exaggerating. He's just trying to make a point about the loyalty of his base. And you're probably right. He probably wasn't literally saying he could get away with murder. But that's not really the point, is it? The point is that he felt comfortable even joking about something like that. He felt so confident in his own invincibility, so convinced of his supporters' unwavering adoration, that he believed he could literally get away with murder. And that, my friends, is a chilling thought. And finally, we come to the year 2020. The world is grappling with the COVID-19 pandemic, and racial tensions are running high in the wake of George Floyd's murder. Protests erupt across the country, some of which turn violent. And how does our esteemed leader respond? Well, in a move that surprised absolutely no one, he takes to Twitter and unleashes one of his most inflammatory tweets yet. "When the looting starts, the shooting starts," he writes. Because apparently the best way to quell civil unrest is to threaten violence against your own citizens. This tweet, which was widely condemned as racist and insightful, was just the latest example of Trump's dangerous habit of pouring gasoline on the fire. Throughout his presidency, he consistently stoked the flames of division and hatred, often using racist dog whistles and outright bigotry to appeal to his base. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And remember folks, these are just a handful of the many, many controversial things that Donald Trump has said over the years. It's a testament to his unique ability to shock and appall that we could only fit 5 in this video. But hey, maybe that's a topic for another time. Until then, stay informed, stay engaged, and most importantly, stay away from Fifth Avenue. You never know who might be lurking around with an itchy trigger finger. See you next time.